Howdy, howdy, folks. It is DIECAST Buffet here again, back with more NASCAR Thunder 2003, and wow, what an awesome race at the Virginia 500. Well, we barely survived that crash with Dale Jr., and we got a big win at the short track. So we got 5 races left to go, and the championship window, let's be honest, folks, is wide open. Jeff Burton finds himself 72 points out. And as of right now, I'm officially eliminating Dale Jarrett from championship contention. So, folks, it's either going to be one of the cats from Roush Racing, Hendrick Motorsports, or your new points leader, Sterling Marlin from Ganassi. So, a Dodge, a Monte Carlo, or 2 Ford Tauruses. One of these drivers is going to win their 2nd or their 6th championship. Yeah, 2nd championship. We've all won one, so there's not going to be a new champion in 2006. The paint scheme. We're going to Charlotte. We've had a lot of luck in the Super Guard car. We're going to run it again. This is a track I think Gordon, I think Dale Jr. are going to be really good at. If we can come out here with a top 10, we got 4 races to go. We can win this championship, boys. Let's go! Alrighty, folks, so we qualified 7th place for the UAW-GM Quality 500 at Charlotte Motor Speedway, or Lowe's Motor Speedway. Let's go ahead and set her down trackside from Concord, North Carolina.
Joe Moore and Barney Hall coming to you live from the Mecca of Motorsports, Lowe's Motor Speedway, for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the UAW-GM Quality 500. This is an awesome facility, isn't it, Barney?
This track was the first one to focus on spectator comfort, and it shows. This place always draws an enormous crowd. Most of the team shops are located in this area, which give it that hometown feel. We're in for some great racing here at Lowe's.
Jeff Burton is showing the importance of consistency this year.
Well, points, points, points. Wins are great when they come, but top 10 finishes week after week are what build your points. Heck, you could win the championship on top 10s alone if you're consistent.
Chuck Spicer is having some trouble in the points this year.
Yeah, those guys have been working so hard this year. It's a shame it doesn't really show in points. Just seems they can't keep that car out of trouble on race day. Maybe their luck will change today.
Johnny Benson won the Busch Series championship in 1995.
That championship was sandwiched between 2 Rookie of the Year awards. He won the Busch Series award in 1994, followed up his championship with Winston Cup rookie honors in 96.
Here we go, folks. It's the rookie, well, that nearly won Martinsville last Sunday, which we stole that win. He's on pole. Tony Stewart's alongside. We're qualified 7th, and really now the championship focus turns to this. Sterling Marlin, Mark Martin, and Jeff Gordon. Dale Jarrett's out of it, folks. So it's 4 cats, Burton, Gordon, Marlin, and Martin. One of these 4 cats are going to win the 2006 Winston Cup. And with 5 races to go, we're all under 80 points. 1 race, pretty much away. Here we go. Green flag out at Charlotte. Let's go. We got to have a good run today. Keep the nose clean. Mind your P's and Q's. The car is going to be better in the late runs. I feel like the car is going to, as the AI's tires generally, their tires wear faster than ours, right? So I feel like if we could just maintain our track position till about last 5 laps of the run, I think we might be okay. But that's so much easier said than done. Turn 4 is going to be a doozy. Turn 4 is pretty loose here in the Winston Cup circuit. It's going to be 33 laps today, guys. That's oh boy, that was crazy. Yeah, sometimes my air conditioner kicks on. It literally like sets off the power from my recording equipment. So I literally was going into the corner with a black screen. Had to freaking pause it real quick. Apologize for that. We just gave up a position to the 63 car, who's kind of running a little bit better, to be honest with you. The 63 bunch kind of reminds me of the Furniture Row Racing team, you know, a small little operation there. Tony Stewart's out front. He's digging. I tell you what, Stewart may be long gone out of the championship hunt. Oh, I'm sorry, 63 bunch. I freaking just drove into the back end of it. I mean, I just floored it in the corner and just like the closing grip. I mean, I'm sorry, but man, that was my bad. The car's very tight here at Charlotte. You know, Charlotte's more of a tighter 1.5 mile groove. You know, a Kansas, a Chicago's a little bit more loosey-goosey, but this is definitely a narrow groove style racetrack, right? It's pretty narrow. But one thing I've noticed on the Thunder games is that the longer you run, the faster you get. It's weird because the AI's tires will wear faster than you. So if you can keep a good car with good track position into the last bit of a run, maybe if it's a 15-lap run, or in this case, maybe a 16, 17, that last 5 to 6 laps, the AI is going to be slower. So for whatever reason, the AI cooked their Goodyears faster than you, which is usually the other way around. So it offers an opportunity to the player to be able to have a shot to win. We've never been able to win here at Charlotte during this playthrough, even though Burton has won a couple of 600s prior to 2002. Underneath the 151 car, you're a pole sitter today. He's not running too hot here at the 1.5 miles. Tony Stewart, though, is probably going to be your Pied Piper for the rest of the day. Jimmy Spencer's heating up behind me. We're 8th place. I want to be up there a little bit further, though, but I don't see Sterling. I don't see Gordon. I don't even see Mark Martin, to be honest with you, folks. So if we can just get through Charlotte with a top 10, I tell you what, I'll write home about it. You know, I'll be okay with that. But it'd be great to get a top 5, but really it's just a top 10. Get out of, you know, Charlotte with just a decent finish. You know what I'm saying? Just a decent finish, because we have 4 races to go after this, right? We have, let's say, we have Rockingham. Ooh, underneath the 151. We have a doubleheader at Texas, which is a Texas Roval on the Thursday. And then we have the Sunday event, which is an oval. So it's a doubleheader there. So we're going to go from Fort Worth, and then we're going to go out west. Yeah, we're not going to Homestead. We're going to California Speedway, or Auto Club Speedway, for the finale of the 06 championship. We won at Fontana earlier this season, so that's going to be interesting. We've won in all 4 of these events. Rockingham, Texas, Oval, and Roval, and... Ooh, there we go, good pass there. And at Fontana. So, we've never won at Charlotte, but if we can get through Charlotte with a good opportunity, I tell you what, it could be great for us. I'll get a championship points leader update shortly. Let's see. Is that Rusty Wasp behind me? No, it's still 151. Let's check out. Let's see what everyone else is doing. So remember, it's Sterling Marlin, Jeff Gordon, and Mark Martin. They're not ahead of us. That's good. Marlin and Gordon are in 11th and 12th, and Mark Martin is having a pretty tough road to hoe here in 24th. So that puts us out of the championship 4. We are the lead car. But again, we still have pit stops. I think these cats are going to try something to get some track position. I would not be surprised if a Gordon stayed out late, got some track position, and he's battling for the win. You just don't know, man. AI do strategies. They do strategies. It happens. And speaking of the cat of the 24 car, well, he's right behind us and he's heating us up. Charlotte Motor Speedway is so close to Atlanta. Guess who won in Atlanta? Gordon. Guess who won at Vegas? Gordon. Jeff Gordon's really good at the 1.5 miles. And I think that even if he wins this race, it's not over, right? We're like 76 points out with entering Charlotte, which was 5 races to go. And, you know, the maximum you could pretty much earn is like 150 per week. That's like perfect scenario. So realistically, it's like 110. It gives us an opportunity. It really does. It gives us an opportunity, but I know we can't win this race. We just don't have the car to do so, right? It would take a caution, perfectly timed. You know, it would really have to be the perfect storm, right? That's just not going to happen. What I do think is going to happen is Gordon's going to continue to gain spots. I think he's going to finish in the top 5, maybe a 3rd place. And I could see Tony Stewart stealing this win. You never know. Lap 12 out of 33, going to be, you know, halfway is going to be about, what, lap 16, lap 17. So, do you pit early and try to gain some track position? Because these cats are on old Goodyears, right? I don't know, man. Because we could pit early, right? And have even faster tires than them, folks. Do we want to do that? And gain some track position? Honestly, if you ask me, I think the smartest move would be to utilize the tires we have now. Because we're gaining time on them now. This is what I mentioned. The last 4 to 5 laps of a run, the AI fall off tremendously. I think if we pit right now, sure, we might be able to get 1 or 2 laps on them, right? In terms of track position, I feel like we could probably gain a whole lot more. Just running this thing out, right? Running it out, taking advantage of the tires we have right now, getting a little bit of track position, and trying something for the end of the race. Now, 2 tires would be way too risky. We can't do that. I don't even think it's... Oh, sorry, Steve Park. I don't even think it's an option to take 2. Like, it's just... You will get destroyed the last bit of the race. Because our car is pretty equal, if not a little bit behind the first 10 laps of a 16-17 lap run. But our car quickly, I say quickly, goes the other direction with about 5 to go in the run. Is that Tony Stewart getting past? It sure is. The Cat in the Hat's young Kurt Busch, the 02 Daytona 500 winner, out front. Perhaps Kurt Busch could find a very, very popular win for him. That'd be great for the 97 crew. Roush Racing has 2 cars eligible for the championship in 06. And it looks like Kurt Busch, maybe, it looks like, yeah, Jerry Mayfield and Kurt Busch are going to come down pit road. That's going to put us up to 4th with Wimmer, Bill Elliott, and Tony Stewart. Now, I'm pitting with Tony Stewart whether he likes it or not, okay? I'm just going to be like that clingy Bieber fan. I'm just going to be I'm going to be latched on. If Stewart pits now, we're pitting. Because we can't go out there and afford to lose time. I think these cats are coming in. I think Wimmer just showed his cards. Stewart's staying out, I'm staying out. I'm pitting with or without Tony. No, I'm pitting with. I don't care. Because the thing is, we're gaining time on them as we stay out. It's only going to be whenever they get back up the full song. But either way, I want to pit with Tony Stewart because I feel like he is the cat to beat. Our car is a little bit skirted up, though, so it's going to get a little tighter in the second half of the run. But, you know, a perfectly timed caution right now would just be a godsend right now. I mean, I tell you, a caution would be just, it would be incredible. But I'm staying out. Look, I'm playing the game of Tony Stewart here. And I tell you what, Tony Stewart might be a very, very intelligent cat here because you've seen how much the AI fall off on tire wear. Tony Stewart could be setting himself up for a race-winning move here because right now he has 1 lap fresher tires than most of the field, and he'll practically have 2, maybe 2.5. You've seen how fast Kurt Busch is. Well, guess what? Kurt Busch's tires are going to be 1 to 2 laps older than Tony Stewart when he pits. Not to mention, Tony Stewart's already got the most laps led, so that's extra bonus points, but obviously he's outside the championship. We're going to pit here. We're going to probably lose a little track position pitting a little late, but that's okay. I'm going to increase our acceleration and put it at 15. Don't repair the damage. Let's just take care of the machine. So, our strategy right now is a top 10 run. That's what we want, right? That's what we're looking for. We just got to have a good pit stop, guys. Come on, team. Let's knock on wood. Let's go. 15.4. Come on, 15.4. Let's go. Let's get a great pit stop. Let's take care of the equipment. Come on, team. We can do it. Come on. 10 seconds. Come on, team. And I'll take it, man. That's perfect. A 15.1. Tony Stewart's away. But Stewart and Jeff Burton are going to have probably the best tires out of the field. Now, someone stayed out very long. That might have been Bill. Nope, Bill Elliott's right there. So Elliott's going to round about to about 9th place. There's Sterling Marlin behind us. Gordon passed us already, but they're going to have 1 to 2 lap older tires than us. Maybe not Marlin, but you know, Gordon and Bill Elliott and company. So right now, they might be just a tenth, maybe just a half of a tenth faster than us. But later in the run, these cats are going to give up a lot of track position. I mean, you've seen how many cars we were able to pass with just a couple laps to go in the run. I mean, if we had 5 more laps, and we could have raced 5 more laps on our field run, we would have caught the back bumper of Tony Stewart's Pontiac. That's the truth. So I think that if this run goes green, I think we might be okay. And plus, we're 6th place. That's not too bad. I mean, that's not too bad. And we learned a lot about our car. We learned a lot about our car running that stint there. You know, you just got to take care of your equipment, right? You got to take care of your equipment. The car's a little bit tighter than I would like it to be. But, you know, right now, we just need to maintain track position. I don't think we have a race-winning car. I'm not expecting to win. What I'm expecting to do is to go out here and block Sterling Marlin with everything I have and to run down these guys in front of us. The top 5 is right there. I'm not worried about Jeff Gordon. I'm worried about this cat behind me, who's Sterling Marlin. I expect Gordon to run very well here at Charlotte. I expect that. That's how I went to Vegas. I said, look, Gordon's probably going to win Las Vegas. I know Mark Martin's going to be good there. You know, Sterling, Earnhardt, these cats are really good here at Charlotte. And Sterling gets around us there, unfortunately. We held him up, though. We held him up, so that's going to hurt his overall run because we held him up for a good 2 to 3 laps. That's 2 to 3 laps of gas and then fuel, or gas and tires he lost there. And that just helps us. We got 10 laps to go. So about halfway through this last 10-lap stretch, expect our tires to really be in good condition. Now, of course, we're pushing our car drastically harder as the draft pulls us to a 193 miles per hour spot there. Oh, sorry, 43. I did not correct the speed good enough to get in the corner there. The draft kind of caught me off guard and we hit the wall. It's okay, though. We're going to lose a lot of track position, but we're going to keep digging, though. I ain't giving up. But even if we lose little points to Sterling Marlin, I mean, big deal. It's 3 or 4 or 5 points. I mean, going into a track where I know I'm not going to be able to win at, that's not too bad. You know what I'm saying? That's not bad. A top 10 run, I think, is a win, right? That's the way I'm looking at it. Just stay in the top 10. Because these cats might gain 4 or 5, maybe 10, 15 points on you. Big deal. You got 4 more races to go, and you've won at each one of those tracks. So my point is just get through Charlotte, and you pretty much got 4 races where you know you can win at. That's my thinking. Go out there and just have a good run today at Charlotte and take care of business. But I think Tony Stewart's taking care of business. Maybe it's Kurt Busch out front. Let's get an update. Let's see what's going on in the top 5. It's Tony Stewart's out front. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Tony Stewart knew what he was doing. Tony Stewart knew what he was doing because he stayed out an extra lap or 2. He kind of, lost some track position initially. But Kurt Busch and company lost 1 or 2 laps on Tony Stewart. So as the run goes on, Tony has 1 to 2 laps. Keep in mind, with a condensed 33-lap race, that could be worth 10 to 15 laps in a real full-length event. So you know the difference I'm talking about when I say 2 laps older tires. That could be 10 to 15 laps in a full-length race. So that's an unbelievable amount. That's pretty much like a full cycle's worth of wear right there. I noticed we're starting to gain a little bit on the cats ahead of us. I would like to come out here with a top 5. It probably is a little too late for that with 6 to go. Car's a little bit tight, but I'm not going to give up, though, for 6th place. Looks like Tony's cruising to a victory. I would love to see a yellow right now, I'll tell you that. I would love to see a quick little caution. Get everyone bunched up again for a quick shootout. I think that would be great for us because we could probably clock off 2, maybe even 3 spots if we could get a good restart. Which, I'll be honest with you, the start of the race, we didn't get a good, start. Now, our tires are going to be in better shape, I think, than they were earlier this race. Could be wrong on that because we could have pushed them a little bit harder, but I do think our tires are in very good shape. Is that Mayfield in front of us, or is that Bill Elliott? That is Jeremy Mayfield. So it's Sterling Marlin and Mayfield. So that's 2 Dodges ahead of us. We're gaining big time on Mayfield. So I think we'll be able to catch him for the end. Sterling Martin, he did pit with us, I believe. So that's probably why he's still advancing his position. And so 6th place is probably the realistic ceiling for this race for us. Tony Stewart is freaking gone. Like, if a caution doesn't come out this lap, he's confirmed the winner. Yeah, he is just... That's what happens here at Charlotte. You just get that one cat so freaking fast underneath Sterling, or Jerry Mayfield here. I think Sterling's gone, unfortunately. But hey, man, 6th place at Charlotte. I think that's a phenomenal run. You know, Atlanta and Charlotte are 2 tracks we really do kind of hit or miss at. And for us to have that top 5 at Atlanta earlier this year, and to have a 6th place run so far here at Charlotte, I think that pays dividends. Like, that is huge. Even though Gordon and Sterling are ahead of us, we can still gain points on Mark Martin. And we're not going to lose that many points either, because I don't think any of them led a lap. So if they didn't lead a lap, that really just it's like nickel and diming, man. It's just small loose change at this point. Because we fought hard, we got the opportunities we needed to get into the top 5 in points, you know, to be 80 points out. We kind of hit the wall there, so we just need to block Mayfield and company and just hold on to the 6th place spot. Gotta take care of the car. Johnson's up here in the top 10. That's pretty cool. You know, Charlotte, we're still learning this track. And what you gotta do, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. White flag in the air one more time around here at the UAW-GM Quality 500 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Of course, Tony Stewart driving a Pontiac. That's a GM sister brand, and sometimes they might even run a Chevrolet engine in those Pontiacs. Blowing the doors out of the water down the back straightaway into 3 and 4 is Tony Stewart. He's going to cruise to a big 1.5 mile win, and probably his last one of 2006. Not a championship contender, but a huge win for Tony Stewart. Lap 33 out of 33. We're going to finish just shy of a top 5, but I tell you what, man, a top 10 finish, that's exactly what we needed, man. Just a good, solid finish. Tony Stewart, 6-second lead, wins at Charlotte.
The yellow flag didn't fly.
Wow. So, we gained a little bit of points. We lost a little points. So, check this out. So, Marlon and Gordon didn't lead anything. We literally lost 10 points. 10 points. That's literally it. Not bad. Like, as far as I'm concerned, that's bonus points. Like, literally, we could just get bonus points and make that up right there. Mark Martin, big L right here. 112 points right there. 112. We came away with 150, so we gained roughly, 38 points on that cat, and we'll call it about 40-ish points for Sterling Marlin. We're going to check the bottom of the barrel today, but it's going to be Tony Stewart going to victory lane. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. 4 races to go in the 2006 season of this season mode, and of course, I'll be back for 2007 as well. Plan on doing this for a whole lot longer. I tell you what, I love doing this playthrough. Upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope you have an amazing day. We're going to Rockingham next. Let's go. DIECAST Buffet, signing off.